This episode sponsored by Go to Assist Express.
Hi, Andy McCaskey from STR News here for the Tech Podcast Network. I'm at the IOMega booth with Eric Ullman, and this is something that it was just announced today in the Wall Street Journal. And I guess the first question I have is, what problem are you trying to solve?
Hi, Andy. That's a great question. So what we're doing here today is showing vClone, and vClone is a new software product that is available with IOMega hard disk drives, or I should say will be available at the end of this month. And what vClone allows you to do is take a virtual copy of your primary PC with you on the road or with you to another computer, use it there, make changes, and then bring those changes back to your primary computer and have them sync up with your primary computer.
So it's all about, the problem then is, how do you safely transport your data, make changes to it in the field as you're traveling, and then come back and make sure that that's safely restored to your home machine?
That's correct. This lets you do that. It also lets you travel without a notebook, for example. So if you don't have a need to do work on a plane, you can show up at your destination, plug in your IOMega hard disk drive that contains your virtual clone, run it just like it's your computer, and then bring it back home.
So now you started out with, this looks like a regular XP machine here. What's going on here?
Well, this is one of the use cases. So this is an ancient Dell laptop.
That's why I recognize it. It looks very much like one I have.
This machine is probably 6 years old or so, running Windows XP. And what we've done here is we have taken the vClone software and installed it on this PC. We've made a clone of it, and then we've gone over here to this Windows 7 computer, and we have connected to it, it's behind the machine here, but we've connected to it an IOMega hard disk drive. We've launched the vClone software.
So this is a virtual machine that's running inside of Windows 7.
That's exactly correct. So you can see, in fact, the screen on this old XP machine is a little dim.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you can see that. I don't know if we can turn around from a camera angle, but yeah, you can see it's running an exact copy here.
Exactly. The desktop is over here on the Windows 7 machine. So this allows us to have access not just to our files, but to actually run our programs from XP. This could also be useful for someone who migrates to Windows 7 and they find that one or two of their applications from XP that they count on don't run.
Sure. Well, and so now you have full access to that machine inside this virtual window.
That's exactly right. And I can fill the screen and operate it without seeing the remote computer that I'm using.
How long does that take to boot up once you go ahead and put the IOMega drive on there?
Well, that really depends on the speed of the machine, but it's really like using your regular PC, maybe 15% slower or so.
Okay, but now it looks like you've got a much lower powered machine. This is a new netbook here, which I assume has a lot less processor capability.
That is correct. This is not a speed demon or a powerhouse for sure. And in fact, it is a little slow. One of the things that we're showing here, we're cascading a little bit. So what I have done for the netbook here is I've taken a clone of the more powerful Windows 7 computer, and I'm running this very powerful Windows 7 clone over here on this little netbook. That's kind of one of the dirty secrets about netbooks is you hear that they're not powerful enough to do this or that. Well, really, they have no problem running the vClone software. It might be slower than what you expect, but really the concern is being able to get your work done or do what you need with a much smaller, more portable system.
So what we're seeing here is, now, is the XP machine actually running here, or are we just looking at the image?
We're actually just looking at the vClone software here. So the Windows 7 software, I know this is a little confusing, but we're running XP from here on Windows 7. Here we're running Windows 7 over here on XP. So it's a little bit harder to follow. Thank you. It's a little bit harder to follow across, but the vClone software is running, but the image is not. The clone is not actually being run at this point.
Well, I knew it was XP because I see automatic update running.
It's this with no connection. This is going to have a hard time competing.
Exactly. So this is the physical package then that IOMega offers, huh?
Exactly. This is an IOMega Black Belt Ego portable hard drive. It has this great protective cover on it. I don't know if you saw the Popular Mechanics video that they did last year showing drop height for IOMega drives. IOMega won by a long shot with how high you could drop these. I think they finally drove a truck over it in the parking lot. But what this is all about is having a secure, reliable method of transferring or taking with you your primary PC and using it wherever you want.
So what's the price point for the IOMega device that can use vClone? And is there a charge for that, or is that included in the purchase of the drive itself?
Great question. So the IOMega external hard drives range anywhere from $70 to $79 or so on up to a couple $100 for the larger ones. And the vClone software is free.
It's free.
It's free for use with new IOMega hard drives.
Okay. Well, Eric, I really thank you for showing us things here today. And where can people go to find more about vClone if they want to learn some more information?
People can go to iomega.com to learn more about vClone. We have a video up there, we've got some data sheets up there, quite a bit of information on how the software works. This will be available towards the end of January for people for download.
Excellent. Thanks very much. Have a good show.
Thank you, Andy.
Be easier with GoToAssist Express, an easy and secure remote support solution purpose-built for individuals, small businesses, and professionals who need to support clients. With a click of your mouse, start a support session. Your client simply enters the code you give them on the fastsupport.com website. With their permission, you have the same access to their computer that you have of your own. You can examine programs, check and modify control panel settings. GoToAssist Express gives you full access to their desktop. Need deeper access? Run the GoToAssist Express diagnostic application to get a system summary, application list, processes, programs that start when the computer starts, network connections, devices, services, along with installed applications, and much, much more. Easily send and receive files back and forth between your and your client's computer. Have another support request come in and need to do 2 support sessions at the same time? You can run multiple support sessions with GoToAssist Express. Included is an interactive chat client. As you can see, the menu bar of the GoToAssist Express gives you everything you need to do online support. To try GoToAssist Express right now, free for 30 days, you must visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. That's gotoassist.com/techpodcast for a free trial.